Hey, thanks for checking out Pure Delusion. I'm Second. Today we're going to try to uncover why don't people like Wale. It's not an easy answer. His stardom is filled with minutia. Stick around and let's find out. Alright, so in this world of reality TV, sometimes we get to know an artist too well, and their personality backfires on them, like Wale. Bravo, but cringe at the fact that Wale has been open from the start about him being dissatisfied with where he is positioned in the tiered rap structure. What went from a legitimate complaint turned into memes of Wale being considered a crybaby, and those opinions turned into rumors. And then people suddenly don't even like Wale, and they don't even know why. Most haven't even given him an honest listen. Now, I'm no Wale apologist, but watching Everyday struggle, it hit me. I realized why Wale isn't able to connect with the current fan base. This new wave of hip-hop is less concerned about lyrics and more melody. Well, guess what? Wale has dropped those singles. People will rock with the song, and yet they still don't give Wale his credit. It's kind of, it makes you start thinking about, what's going on? But I got it. It's simple. Wale is the cool guy in school. Have you ever had a friend or admired someone which is just good at everything? Yeah, it's frustrating. You're busting your ass at being decent at one thing. Then your friend does it with ease. That's Wale. Let's think about this and the culture change currently in hip-hop. You look at Lil Uzi Vert, Famous Dex, Rich the Kid, Yachty, Young Thug. None of these rappers were traditional cool kids in school. They represent a new wave, nerdy, drug addicts, YOLO bro lifestyle. Then you have Wale, a guy gifted enough to receive a football scholarship to college. On top of that, skilled enough to rap. Not just rap at an elite level. Those are two opposite ends of the spectrum. It's very rare you have someone skilled at sports and being creative. The two don't go hand in hand. So for this current wave, Wale is going to have to work harder. This is frustrating. You can tell he knows he's lyrically better than a lot of these rappers out. Shit, sonically, some of his music is top tier. Running Back, that new feature All Shine, featuring Wayne, replace a non-relevant Wayne with Quavo, and that song is flame. It has the cadence, it has the beat, the chorus is hot, everything about it is great. It's just that feature doesn't pop, so it goes underrated because it's Wale, I'm not really looking for him, and I'm not really willing to listen what he has to say. You see, Wale, it's much more than just the music now. You have to have the image. Wale shot himself so many times over the years trying to prove a point that fans don't want to hear. He will go on and on about his money or his true fans. How about you stop going on about how content you are, which is one extreme, or claiming how you're one of the best? Too many people have seen your emotional traits and got you out here wilding. That's for real. I personally respect his honesty and his ability to openly discuss his depression and his anxiety. Unfortunately, the internet isn't ready to hear that from you yet. And I say yet because it's true. You look at somebody like Logic, for example, his new project, Everybody, he released. He brings up a lot of sensitive issues, and I think it's well received because he did it on an album, and I think people are willing to take it when it's sonically creative and it has a cool sound and a hot beat. It's easier to digest the message. And if you haven't listened to it, you should really give Everybody by Logic a listen. It changes your perspective on a lot of things. But what Wale does is he doesn't just save it for the album. He wants to discuss everything in interviews, and he just comes across so frustrated and bitter. And honestly, Wale, no one wants to hear that from you right now. It's people out here, they're trying to get an opportunity. And for a lot of people, like when J. Cole went into False Prophets, they can see like you made it. What are you complaining about? You have a fan base. You've made it. You've gotten to the top echelon. And I think Wale, he just burned a lot of bridges with his rants. But if you haven't listened to Wale's new album, Shine, I would highly recommend it. You can definitely tell he went a different direction with the album. I don't think it's traditionally what he does, but it's a lot of good songs on there. The bottom line is underrated, definitely. Most won't give it a chance. But Wale needs to connect to the home base. Go to DC, get with Shot Glizzy. I've heard one song you guys did together, and I love Shot Glizzy, personally. Drop some mixtape heat, find your lane. You could tell Wale, he just isn't media trained. It's real. It's insightful. But unfortunately, people don't want to hear the truth anymore. People still call Drake a GOAT rapper. And this dude has an entire team writing for him. He's not a rapper. Not even close. Hip-hop has changed. But with the immense talent Wale has, I'm sure he can find his lane. And, eventually this isn't going to last forever. And people are going to get exposed more and more with the internet being that so much prevalent. So, Wale, if this message ever gets to you, I hope you take a listen and just keep doing what you're doing, and try not to be so vulnerable with the media, and say the vulnerabilities for the albums. That's where we want to hear it. But that's all I got for you guys. Please like and subscribe, comment below, continue the discussion, because I think Wale is a very deep artist, and he deserves some attention. I really do. So yeah, thanks guys. See ya.